It is the first visit by a Hajj minister ever to Bangladesh. It's an honor for us all to be with our brothers and sisters in Bangladesh. We are truly enjoying our time, an impressive hospitality we received, and we saw the excitement of the Muslims here to see the facilitation that we are working on for people to go to Mecca and Medina. The purpose of this visit is to provide more facilitation, more awareness of what we have done to welcome all Muslims from Bangladesh to visit the kingdom. We have worked on many different procedures and regulations to improve the accessibility to Mecca and Medina. The Umrah visa was extended from 30 days to 90 days. Also, the visa process has been improved. It's fully electronic, and usually the visa is issued in less than 24 hours. Women now are welcome to come to Saudi Arabia without the requirement of having a male guardian. Also, we initiated the transit visa where people from Bangladesh traveling abroad can stop over in Saudi for up to 4 days without any fees, without any extra process for the visa issuance. You can get the visa within the ticket itself. So this is part of the new changes that make it more Mecca and Medina more accessible to our brothers and sisters in Bangladesh. We always welcome anybody coming. It's not only Mecca and Medina, but also people can visit any city in the kingdom. We do understand there is a big number of Bangladeshis living in Saudi Arabia. There is almost 2.8 million Bangladeshis living in Saudi, and I'm sure almost every Bangladeshi has a friend or relative living in Saudi. So whenever someone from Bangladesh visits Saudi, visit Mecca and Medina, they're welcome to visit any city in the kingdom. We also launched a Nusuk platform, which is an online platform which allows anyone to apply online for the visa, for the accommodation, transportation. It's all integrated in the platform. This is part of things that we launched to make it easier to go to Mecca and Medina. Again, I really thank you for the outstanding hospitality, and I'll be happy to hear your questions and comments.
Thank you, Your Excellency. For your
And I have a question for you. How has your experience been in Bangladesh so far, except traffic? Thank you.
Frankly, I'm really impressed. First, the hospitality is impressive. We heard of the nice hospitality of the Bangladeshis. What we have seen is even really more than what we expected. Everybody is welcoming us. It's not all us as official delegations. Even my colleagues living in Bangladesh, Saudis, they say Saudis are very welcome anywhere. So we are happy with this bond between Bangladeshis and Saudis. And I see a huge development. I'm really impressed with the development that we see in Bangladesh. I know the growth in the per capita in Bangladesh. The GDP per capita is increasing significantly. It's one of the fastest growing economy in South Asia. So I congratulate you for this huge development and enhancement of the economy. And I'm very optimistic with the new vision 2041 that you have. I'm sure Bangladesh will be soon much more developed. And the development that we see now will continue for the next several years.
Thank you, Excellency. May I now request Shaukat Manzoor, Jamuna TV, another popular TV channel over here. So over to Shaukat Manzoor.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Could you elaborate on the measures introduced to enhance Umrah accessibility for Bangladeshi pilgrims?
Thank you. As I mentioned, the visa process now is much faster, much easier. It's issued within 24 hours. You can come to Makkah and Medina, but you can go anywhere in the kingdom. It's online, the NIS platform. Also, you can issue it from there. You can go to a tour company. There are multiple options that you can, from which you can issue the visa. And still, we are working to enhance the visa even more. It's a continuation process. We are happy that we had last year almost 450,000 pilgrims coming from Bangladesh, and we think the number will increase significantly in the coming years.
Thank you. Now we have representative from Arab News. May I now request Sihab Suman from Arab News to ask a few questions.
Hello sir, good morning.
Good morning. Wa alaikum salam.
Can you provide a brief overview regarding the Nusuk platform which is being launched today?
Yes, I'm very happy that we are launching Nusuk today. It's a platform, it's a digital platform. It has many different services. It's almost more than 120 services. As I mentioned, it has the visa issuance process, service, and accommodation, transportation, awareness programs, enrichment program. There are multiple things that you can do when you go to Makkah, Medina. It's all included in the website, and the website is being even developed even more. So we are adding new services as we go along. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency. Now Hassan Javed from NTV. Hassan Javed.
His Excellency Dr. Tawfiq Al-Rabia, Minister of Hajj and Umrah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
This is Hassan Javed from NTV, Special Correspondent. My question is, how are you strategizing to make Umrah more cost effective for Bangladeshi pilgrims?
Yes, thank you, Hassan, for your question. We always care about the cost, and we need better cost and more quality, both ways at the same time. And this is usually done by more competition, more facilitation, more support to the private sector to provide these services. So there is a major development of accommodations in Mecca and Medina, huge expansion. We already have a large number of hotels in Mecca and Medina, but we are even expanding the number of hotels there. So there is a huge project that we are working on. Also, and this will increase the competition and also enhance the quality. Also, with regard to air connectivity, I know a major cost of going there is the cost of air travel. During our visit here, there is an agreement that was signed yesterday between the civil aviation of Bangladesh and the civil aviation of Saudi Arabia. This will enhance connectivity and open more flights between both countries, direct flights. Now, about like 35% of people traveling from Bangladesh to Saudi go through different other cities, and that increases the cost. Having more direct flights will make it more convenient and also reduce the cost. And there are low-cost carriers are being introduced to take travelers between Bangladesh and Saudi Arabia. We are also expanding the flights to Medina to make it easier for people probably going to go to Medina and come back from Jeddah, which is closer to Mecca. All possible facilitation is being considered to make it, the journey much cost effective and much more enjoyable for Bangladeshis to go to Mecca and Medina.
Thank you, Excellency. Now I request Mr. Chakor Malita of Channel I. Chakor Malita.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
What message would you like to leave with the people of Bangladesh? Thank you.
Thank you. The first thing I say, thank you. We really enjoyed the visit. You have a very nice country, nice people, very friendly, very welcoming people. The second message, I would say, we welcome you to Mecca, we welcome you to Medina, we welcome you to Saudi Arabia. You can come at any time, you are always welcome. Thank you. First, if I understand the question correctly, there are so many projects that have been achieved, and there are more projects that are coming to make it to build the right infrastructure and to accommodate more people coming for Umrah and to Mecca and Medina. We have now major expansion of Al-Haram al-Makki, the Grand Mosque of Mecca, which is expected to be completed probably in the near future. Also, we completed the fast rail between Mecca and Medina that goes to a speed of 300 kilometers. The trip between Mecca and Medina is about like 2 hours. This is a huge improvement in going between Mecca and Medina. We recently opened a new airport in Jeddah with a huge expansion than how it was before. Also, Medina airport was expanded and can accommodate more travels than ever before. And we have also another expansion coming in the pipeline. And also there is, as I mentioned, big projects, hospitality projects, that hotels and other kind of accommodations are under construction now in Mecca and Medina. This is in terms of infrastructure, in terms of automation. I mentioned the Nusuk and other platforms that we are launching, and we are still working on full digital experience for the visitors to the kingdom and to Mecca and Medina, to make it enjoyable and to make the access much easier, and can accommodate more number of people coming to Mecca and Medina. We expect the number will grow significantly in the next few years, so we have to have the whole system, the whole infrastructure to accommodate that large number of people. Also, to enrich the experience, we are developing many historical sites. You know, Mecca and Medina is very rich in terms of historical sites. All Muslims would love to see these historical sites. So we have almost more than 100 historical sites that are under development. Some of them are completed. I think we have completed 8 of them, but we still have a long number of sites that are under development. We are working to make them to have very advanced services and to link the Muslims to the history of the Prophet ﷺ.